Hey there. How are you? Personally, WeArEuS and this is Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Now, I have fully buffed everyone out again, had them rest, and then did the buffing. As you may notice, there are some corpses about. You don't need to worry about them. I did all of the worrying for the both of us. Oh, thank goodness they don't speak. This guy has to go, though. Land. Oh, that's much better. Actually, let's get rid of you. What is his armor class? Oh, this is going to hurt, isn't it? Let's see what we've got here. 60. And all he has is bark skin. I wish that when you right click them and went, I don't see, there it is. And when you went to hover over their armor class or any other relevant number, you would be able to see where it is they're getting these bonuses from, so you could figure out how to deal with them. Instead, you have to sit here staring at this information, trying to parse out what it could possibly mean. He has 36 dexterity. How much of that is going into his armor class? Barkskin isn't giving him that much. He's only level 32. I find the entire system on which games like this are based to be flawed. But that's an issue for another time entirely. Since we can restore abilities lickety-split. Oh, they're surrounded by horrid locust swarms. What if... the problem is if I move Morrow up, this one acts immediately after him if he doesn't kill it. They're not immune to death spells, so if improved prismatic spray feels like it, they could be sentenced to instant death. I do not feel like starting the playthrough off on a maybe. Wow, isn't that super convenient? Not only was the devastating greater apocalypse locust insta-gibbed, but it killed both of these swarms, the horrid locust swarms. Fascinating. I still don't know if I can even call that spell good or not. Since she has two things she can do. Let's just start off like this. Now what is your armor class? Now, The reason I'm more concerned about his armor is because, again, I don't know where the armor class bonuses are coming from. Is it from... Is it that he's supposed to be considered having equipped armor? Is most of it from natural armor? The problem is, I don't want to waste an attack in order to be able to investigate this information. The system is bad. It's really bad. Alright, let's get rid of this guy quickly. He's a bit of an annoyance. Oh, only two of them actually hit. Right. Oh well. Okay. What? What happened here? He lost his horse. What? Oh crap, that might have been me. I was too busy focused down here. I didn't notice that Darren was in the line of fire. I don't care about that. We can resurrect Queen Galfrey easily. And since it already had an attack of opportunity, I'm going to move... I can't move him away. Whoops. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Why is your armor class 53? What gives you the right? And I don't know what they can do since I tend to kill them first. So I know that Galu Stormcaller is a bit of an issue. But again, I don't know what this does, so if I leave it, it could end up screwing me immediately. Well. Better get rid of it then. It'd be nice if land could be useful here. Well, it's not like they can kill Queen Galfrey any harder than I already did. Anyway, again, the main problem with not knowing where their armor class is coming from is I have the ability to circumvent it with brilliant energy, but that's only if it's coming from armor, like the Warren kind. Am I supposed to assume that if they aren't physically, if it isn't physically on their body, on their model, that they don't have any? Well, how could that be? Because I've encountered Minotaurs that dropped armor on death. Were they wearing the armor? Were they considered to be wearing the armor? Was the armor actually contributing to their armor class, or is that just a drop? It's difficult to say. Wait, if enemies are fatigued, don't they... Doesn't fatigue impact their armor class? Well, this could strip some of his armor class, but doesn't Lan have a feat that allows others to ignore some of... This one. If you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on armor class against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank, which is... Oh, come on. Okay. That actually went a lot better than it did the first time around. To recount events, we started off with Regil having his turn first. I had him walk up to the Stormcaller. I had him walk up to the Galu Stormcaller. Well, he was desolating. Anyway, and try to smack it. After using Smite Chaos. Where is he? Where's his body? Great, it says, anyway. It went about as well as you would expect. Ooh, it did start off though, most interestingly. I had Sela approach first. I guess she was stealth because the Galu Stormcaller was confused, like literally confused, and murdered the malignant succubus Deadeye. That's fine with me. I don't need XP anymore. So the easier they make my fights for me, the better. Then we started off, after Regil's attempt at contributing to the battle, then we had Lan's turn. Lan targeted this unfortunate idiot. He crit him immediately, and then Dark Aura took effect. Now let me tell you about Dark Aura. Dark Aura has an effect where when the attacker crits, they'll be put under a sleeping effect for 1 to 3 rounds. How unfortunate for him that he rolled low. He was put to sleep and summarily died there, because Lan proceeded to then crit him for another... Oh God, he overkilled him. Lan killed this guy real hard. Real hard. Really hard. From there it was a simple matter of just cleaning up. Some of the locusts managed to move over here. There was one on Regil and one on Morrow. They're basically trash mobs. That's where the 21 armor class was coming from. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Thought that armor class belonged to these guys, which are the actual ones. Where is his... They only have an armor class of 35 regularly. Anyway, that's all taken care of, so let's move on. Oh, I did switch Regil's weapon. I I wanted to test it to see how how brilliant energy would affect the attack. He only got one swing, but it was enough to kill the Desolate Galu Stormcaller. That said, oh good, my buffs are still on this. I could have his other weapons buffed as well, and then we'd be able to freely switch between them with the simple cost of a turn, which is fine if he can't hit them anyway, you know? But I keep coming back to the issue of not knowing where their armor is coming from. Why is Regil always in the back? He's not that slow. Excuse me? Okay. So right around here is where I switched to using Finian. So against Finian, the target's armor class was 41. I didn't use... Land didn't get a turn in between to take a shot at him, much less hit him, I don't think. But see, he got a -8 to his armor class from Finian, so he's literally only got, he's wearing armor, but it only gives him 8. Yeah, from armor plating. Okay, that... I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't be able to... Okay, so he's got a dexterity bonus of 13 that was contributing. Natural armor 10, mythic bonus of 6. Deflection should be ignored as well. There was a -4 from distracting shots, so Land did take a shot at him. So he was suffering from a -12? No, -11 on his armor class. Interesting. Very interesting. I might have to buff Finian so we can more reliably use that. What? What? I stopped her before she could attack. Why did I lose her entire turn? So then why did Regil's attempt to summon one fail? Frick, I should have used Queen Galfrey to summon as well. Wait, why was this not... What? Hold up. Why? I'm confused. Where is the thing I had him wearing? What? I, I don't understand. Where... Where did I get this? This has to be old because its difficulty check, its difficulty class is terrible. This will never work. Where did I get this? And how long have I had it? Where did I get this? What? I've never seen these quivers before. And where's the one I had on him originally? That wasn't temporary ammo. That was replenishable. Where is it? Kidding me? Where is my... You may have noticed there that it sort of dropped to the ground. That's Dark Aura at work. Thank goodness those things have a very low willpower. That is super convenient. Let's see. Like, see, they go and add extra information to the... I don't know what I'm supposed to call this. Let's refer to it as a pop-up for now. They go and add more information to this pop-up because damage to devastating greater apocalypse locust was reduced to 2, didn't originally come up when you hovered over these things. So... Oh, from being shaken, it reduced his will further. And as you see, he rolled low against Dark Aura, which doesn't have that high of a difficulty. Class? Check? I don't care. So it's not something to be relied on, especially in cases where the enemy is, like, immune to it, but It's helpful against trash mobs at the very least. Well, at least you can do damage to it. There is that. Do we have anything AoE? They're not undead, so it wouldn't do a whole lot to them in that regard. Maybe I can tickle them from just outside. Yeah. See, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. If I attack this one, it should attack this one as well. Let's go with 3. What? That was 3. Well. Wait. Does the reach meta magic also affect the range at which what is it that he's using? Yeah. No. 30 feet is actually pretty big. So I don't think so. I thought for a second that zippy magic actually... We need to summon. I thought for a second that zippy magic actually actually expanded the range of zippy magic, but there's no... Wait. I think I said that right. The reach meta magic expands the range of zippy magic, but it can't because zippy magic is not relevant. The way reach meta magic works isn't relevant to reach magic. Or... yeah. I'm doing something else at the same time, so it's... I'm just losing track of my thought. But why, though? I forgot to quick save. The Baylor has to go. Great. Why? Is it due to his size that he has such a low armor class? I'd ask him, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't know the answer either. I do think, though, that I want to go back into one of the older saves and see if I still have the quiver, or if they completely screwed my save file somehow. Because I spent good money picking up that quiver, which frankly I should have had from the very beginning. Being able to shoot 2 enemies at once is huge. Well, no, 3 enemies at once. That is a 51 armor class. If he moves, he can't take a shot. Forward, my green beasts. Technically they're brown, but, you know, leaves are green, so... Oh. Why were they shaken before then? She didn't have this active. I didn't have... I don't... Rachel didn't kill anything, so Dazzling Display wouldn't have triggered. He can't summon right now, that's right, because he keeps being staggered. Excellent. Great, great, great. It is fascinating how friendly spells need to overcome... No, friendly buffs need to overcome ally spell resistance. At the very least, there should... whatever. Come on. Oh, they can't actually move up. That's great. I'm actually going to delay his turn. No enemies get their turn, so they won't move any closer. This does not satisfy. Also, I need to shave because this wild hair on my mustache keeps popping up into view and it's irritating me. I don't really have anything I want to use. Guess I forgot to use this on Ivu. I could send her in to script the Baylor. Didn't really expect you to do all that much anyway. I could have... No, Mr. Ed already spent his turn by moving in the first place. I was going to have him try and summon a treant back here to get their attention, but this is where we are now. At the very least, I want her gone, because if she targets Seela, Seela's most likely dead. I don't... How do I keep losing What's-Her-Face's turn? She was able to cast that raise spell, which requires a full round. It's a full round action, which means it casts swift, which means she should have still been able to do one more action, which would have been to hit her with the other fire ray. I am unamused by this game's bugs. Infectious rage, huh? Okay. Great. Just frickin' great. should have had him kill the Baylor. If we've lost Darren, this situation is a problem. It is impossible for me to tell who I still actually control. He has to know something that can get rid of this awful effect. I feel like someone knows something that can help here. Because the only alternative we have is I lost my train of thought trying to figure out why you would want to turn a group of your allies into bears. I can't see a use case for that. Was that spell? It's an ability, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. No, it's definitely a spell. I don't know if I have anything that'll counter it. Because Seela's definitely under the effect of it. But I don't see that anyone else is. And it's impossible to tell because everyone on the freaking turn bar is listed as an enemy. It's like they didn't properly think this out. And yes, I am upset about this because it's awful not having information. Who am I still able to control? Sela apparently is one I can't control, so why is she not the only one that's red? If I were going to cast Optimistic Smile, I should have done it while next to Sela, the only one we know is actually affected by it. Can't use that because everyone's all the way over here now. Okay, let's try this. Why did that immediately end his turn? That makes no sense. He should have been able to... He should have been able to immediately determine who would be an enemy or who the enemy would focus. As a result, Ember lost her turn again. I know this because that spell should have required her to chant. Bye. That spell should have required her to chant before casting it, but since she didn't, that means she quick cast it, or swift cast it, I should say. So... no, I don't think I will have him actually attack her. Well, he killed an ally. Works for me. That's not right. Well, it appears Sela's fine. Nope. No, she's not. That makes no sense. She's... And then... they have the audacity to poorly code in what the Baylor just did. And then, on top of that, they failed to properly swap allies back to being allies so that they don't trigger attacks of opportunity against allies after having been affected by us. Can you understand why I'm so extremely frustrated by this? Those of you that have already played this game and are, for whatever reason, even watching this, I can't fathom why you would be. You already know the pain. My expression of this frustration is due entirely to the fact that I want to communicate this to people that don't know, people that were smart enough not to buy this game. Or just didn't buy it because they weren't interested. Whatever the case may be. Regil, please. He came close. How much does he have? 210. I've got a flame strike with your name on it. Bud. What do you mean she can attack from all the way over there? No, she can't. You're a liar. Why can't she move? I'm confused. Why can't she move? Profane Hymn has nothing to do with movement. Also, I don't know why she... Oh, that's... What? How is this still active? She doesn't have enduring spells, so that doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm confused. I don't understand. No, that would require her to use it within 2 rounds of having been afflicted by the spell. Right? 2 rounds? Yeah. Well, thanks for being useful, Sela. He lied. Let's just put this to rest already. So now we've got 2 archers on the run. Their armor class isn't too big of a deal for land. I need to pull Ivu back because I don't want them setting off any other enemies. I don't want them going past here. Unfortunately, they get their turns first, so what I want doesn't really matter. I need to move these 2 up, though. Dunk. And then right back away. See, Mr. Ed is our tank, and now he has a size equivalent to that role. I suppose we can summon another treant because we lost, what, 2, 3 of them? Because Darren was so far back, we didn't get spiders from it. Again, if I have him turn into a dragon to increase his movement range, he loses the ability from the staff he's currently equipped with, which is granted, it requires him to cast 4 times to take advantage of it, but that's within reason. Also, him being that much larger is going to make it an issue for people needing to move. The treants specifically. I worry about them sometimes. And unfortunately, the one opportunity that I had for Morrow to gain the ability to use spells as any other shapeshifted creature, I passed. Because I figured I'd be able to get it later. This was wrong. I also forgot to indicate what enemy they should target. God dang it. Why can't she move? See, in Ember's case, her staff grants the ability to, and she's still running. Her staff grants the ability to, no, not swift cast, that's sorceress reflex. Oh, hey there. Well, I don't know. They just kept running. What am I supposed to do? Guess we just move him back here so she can... God dang it. This game is trash. Probably should heal Regil up in case. There we go. In case the archers get the bright idea to come back. One can only hope. No one's missing levels, right? Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably just going to cut that entire fight out because I spent a good portion of it complaining about how trash this game is. There, I've covered most of my complaints in that single statement. Regil died. He's back now, buffed, fully healed. I think he's properly buffed, right? Yep, that seems right. I debated for a hot second whether or not we should buff this weapon too, but I only foresee him dying again, so I don't really want to spend those spell slots on that. Let's go. Now, God dang it. Now, as I said, I'm going to just cut that fight out. So we've probably earned ourselves another 30 minutes of video. Hey. Hopefully the next fight is less trash than that was. Great. Oh, right, I should probably quick save, huh? For a second there, I was considering going back to an old save to see if I still had Land's quiver, because we really do need to get that back. Ooh.
A bright future awaits us.
I mean, I see them back there, but I don't care. You.
Take you!
Really?
Is this a mock fight?
Can't use the what's it face spell. Just so we're clear, she's able to shoot through this wall. This was one of my complaints in the part of the fight that we cut, because that is annoying. Why is she able to shoot through this thing, which is obviously here, but treated as if it isn't? If it's going to be here, it should block shots, so she has to move around and put herself in a bad position. I'm tired of talking about this stuff. Let's get this guy. That's perfect. We like that. Ooh, another one. Let's go with the lower powered version. You're getting your turn sooner, so let's have you die. Well, she crit. Dark Aura doing its work again. Yeah, so sort of like that, but without this. God dang it, sunburst again? That is irritating. Nobody's blinded by it, though. So there's that. I don't think we have any spells that'll make Regil harder to hit with ranged weapons. Because Land crit, he's getting a bonus from his belt. You. I need to swap off of that ammo. Let's move. Dang, if we move there, we can't use it. How much does this guy have left? Rejoice. I'm spending a good spell on you. And it disappoints again. What? Why? Wait, what? Why did she become sickened? I'm confused. Why is she sickened? What am I looking at here? It doesn't even have any... It doesn't even have anything active.
Kneel before me.
It's got nothing that would make her sickened. I don't understand. I don't... What? I'm really tired of being screwed by this game. God, in this camera... Nope. I'm tired of complaining about it. The only thing I can think of that caused her sickness is her still being vulnerable to attacks of opportunities from allies as a result of the rage spell from 2 fights ago. A fight and a half. Yep, that's about right. And as soon as she walks through... Wait, doesn't it say that the spider swarm is confused? But why would the spider swarm be confused? Here. Yeah, confused. So that's probably what did it. Not shoddy coding, just shoddy coding. Because there's no reason for the spider swarms to be confused. Why Why would they be confused? I've cast no confusion spells. What? Why is... Okay, I saw it for a split second. Sela was hit with confusion for some reason. So there has to be something else active on this. No. Okay. A Galu's presence wreaks havoc, infusing battlefields with elements of chaos and entropy that disrupt careful coordination and tactical plotting by manipulating fate and chance. So basically BS. This aura extends to a 30-foot radius around the Galu. Flanking doesn't work in the affected area. A creature summoned into this area by any other creature other than a demon must succeed at a difficulty class 26 will save to avoid being confused for 1 to 4 rounds. Paladins and creatures with the lawful subtype must make a difficulty class 26 will save. Each round they begin their turn in this aura to avoid being nauseated for 1 round. I don't know if I cut the part out where I was complaining about not having enough information when it comes to combat, but don't you think this is the sort of thing that should be actively present under effects and conditions? I may have made a mistake in allowing myself to extend how long I play or how long I record for today, because the longer I play this game, the more frustrated I become. And now I'm looking forward to ending the game, not because I'm just looking forward to its conclusion. I just want to escape. And that's not the way this should work. The evil eye is will-based. And that's never going to work. Would this work? It could, but it's also will-based. It's not like she's going to be able to hit with any of her touch spells. Maybe we have something AoE that'll work. Anything, please. This is reflex-based, and his yeah, no. She doesn't have Ascended Element for cold. There's got to be something better we can use. Death spell. Just fortitude. Nope. That's also fortitude partial. His health is still too high for power word kill. Dang it. I canceled it because I don't think... Because I thought I may have been targeting the summoned spider swarm. I don't care if I kill that or not. The problem is I'm not sure... I wasn't sure if the Galu was actually in range, so that's where we are now. Great. Can't unless so what other options do we have for Ember? Wouldn't it be nice if spells would work? I'm still affected by one of his stats that are way too high. Oh, wonderful. He's immune to Evil Eye. Yes, because we also needed that.
This one's mine.
only thing I can think to do is to use Dispel. Which fails. God, that is annoying. Frankly, at this point, I really have nothing to say. I'm just waiting for this horrible, horrible mess to be over with. Because the only thing I can think to say is nothing good. How did you miss due to concealment? That doesn't even begin to make sense. We need to heal Seela because she's completely freaking useless again, and will continue to be used. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We'll dispel the guy instead. It occurs to me that I need more flame strikes. I should probably do something about that. Okay. have to remember he needs to cast 4 times to get the effect. Every one of those hits, so I thought they were maximized thanks to her weapon, but should have realized the damage wasn't high enough for that to be the case. Oh my god. Thank you. I just can't. I have to stop here. I just cannot keep going. I am frustrated in a way I really wish I wasn't.
You require my counsel.
No, I require you to pick up the loot. What were we going to do?
Oh, the waiting's never fun. Fighting for a righteous cause is
God
certainly
dang it.
different from a It's more of a
Okay. Now, while summoning treants isn't actually helping the cause all that much, it's still nice to just get them out there and have them do something. Like dying, for example. Even that has its uses. Time they don't spend attacking Regil or Ivu is time they don't spend dead.
No reason to pause.
So now, we can't even use Sela against the gallows. So I have to keep in mind to have her just use Mark of Justice and Smite Evil on it. You know, I wish Mark of Justice also worked with Smite Chaos, or just any of the other smites or things like, or abilities or spells that marked targets in any way, allowing everyone in the party to take advantage of them through a single ability. I mean, from what I've read, paladins are actually pretty good if you spec them right. Unfortunately, Sela's just trash to begin with because of her stat distribution. I was looking to sacrifice some spells. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I need to escape. I'm going to... We've saved twice now. Okay. I'm going to go and see if I can recover the quiver that was wrongfully taken from me by going back a few saves. I'm hoping against hope here. Because, and this will be the final shot across the bow, this game is coded like garbage. I was trying to insert some pasta related thing, but couldn't figure it out. So I need to get away from this game under it. I would cut out all of the fights in between between starting the video and something actually interesting happening, but I don't know how long that's going to be. And I don't want to sit here recording for 3 hours because that makes editing the audio from the mic a bit of a chore. More of a chore than it already is, to be honest. But the problem is I don't know when that interesting part, so to speak, is actually going to occur. It could be right around the corner from here, for all I know. I would hope so, and hope that there are no gallows, because that BS we don't need. Regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with yet another episode. Abramore should be coming out soon. If it didn't come out today, which means I need to actually go and get that, install it, and then I'll probably have it recorded alongside tomorrow's video. Well, let's say alongside, but it's going to be, if it's out, it'll end up being published earlier than Pathfinder. So, if for whatever reason you find yourself looking at this and you've made it thus far, it'll be up before this video's time slot. So, if you're interested, and if it's even up or out, have a look. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see